The heroes of this story got into a situation where they might not have survived. It happened because of the stupidity of schoolgirls. Thanks to the strange behavior of the predator, this situation was resolved positively. The girls still do not understand how it was possible. Two students decided to skip class. Instead of lessons, they decided to go sledding. The girls lived in a village with trees growing on the slopes. The girls took their briefcases, put on fur coats, felt boots, equipped sledges, and went as far away from home as possible. They chose the steepest slope. It was done in order not to crash into the trees when going down the mountain. At the bottom of the slope, there was a frozen river, but the girls were not embarrassed. For about an hour, they were sledding in their own pleasure. There was a snow-covered road for cars. The trees hid the children from prying eyes. People could hardly hear the voices of the schoolgirls. Soon the girls got tired of riding alone, so they decided to ride together. One of them sat down at once, and the other, having accelerated well, sat on the sled behind. But when the friends flew to the river, the ice beneath them cracked and they fell into the cold water. One of the girls remembered that her father had once warned her that a person could last no more than 15 minutes at that temperature. It was impossible to get to the surface, and the girls desperately worked with their arms and legs, begging for help as loudly as they could. After a while, the schoolgirl saw a large dog that ran right up to the hole where the children were floundering. When the animal came closer, the girl noticed that a wolf ran up to them. He came to Ice Hole and began to smell. Then he grabbed one girl by the collar of her coat and started pulling her towards him. Thanks to this, the girl was able to climb out of the river. Not paying attention to the wolf, the schoolgirl began to pull her hands to her friend, and quite quickly she managed to pull her to safety. When the girls came to their senses, the wolf was not there. They were very surprised as they thought that the wolf had come not to help, but to eat the two defenseless girls. The girls ran out onto the roadway and managed to get into a passing car. The driver gave them hot tea from a thermos and covered them with a blanket. At home, parents did not scold their children too much for missing classes, but they were scolded for going far away from home and ruining their coats. As for the wolf, no one could explain its behavior. Old people believed that it was the soul of a dead relative of one of the girls who had come to help. Skeptics argued that the children were just lying to get attention. But the biology teacher suggested that because the children were dressed in fur coats, the wolf had mistaken them for puppies or relatives. If you liked this video, put likes and share with your friends. Bye, everybody.